A 3-month-old tiger cub really needed a friend, or else he'd get the blues. Chelsea was only 4 months old too and was looking for a playmate. That's when these two guys first met. When Hunter set his eyes on Chelsea, it was love at first sight. Even though she wasn't a tiger cub, Hunter wouldn't stop following her everywhere. You wouldn't believe what happens next. It really was meant to be. Hunter and Chelsea struck such a bond that everyone at the sanctuary knew that these guys wouldn't like to stay away from each other. Wherever the pup was, the tiger cub would appear. He even did this. Taking the puppy for a walk involved also taking the tiger on a leash. Chelsea and Hunter grew up together, played, cuddled, and ran every day. And everyone visiting the place was in awe of the pair. Hunter was born at the Farm Inn Wildlife Sanctuary in Pretoria, South Africa. But his mother started to treat her baby too aggressively, so Anthea Michelados took the cub to look after him. Then this happened. The rejected tiger cub finally got a friend in Chelsea who was only 3 weeks older than him. Anthea Michelados is a 22-year-old student and takes care of them both. This is what she said about them. Anthea said that they think Hunter was born at a time when the female must have felt compromised in some way as she rejected him. That's why they had to take Hunter away from her. Her actions toward him were threatening his survival, so we intervened for the greater of his well-being, explained Anthea. But Hunter felt lonely without his mother and a sibling by his side. Then he met Chelsea. When Hunter met Chelsea, it was like getting a sister. He almost had the same experience as he would have with other tiger cubs. They'd play and nap all day long, and when Chelsea woke up in the morning, she'd do this. In the mornings when I take Chelsea out, she'll run to his cage and greet him, said Anthea, and then she started explaining how charming they are when they play. It's like a wrestling match. Anthea said that whenever she starts playing, there's a lot of wrestling involved. Chelsea pushes him over and then he jumps on her. Hunter learned a lot from Chelsea, as he didn't have a tiger sibling to learn how to interact with his siblings. Chelsea's a little sister, even though she's not the same species. These guys are inseparable, and Chelsea even taught the tiny predator how to hunt. The tiger cub also has his own instinct. Hunter sleeps outside the house in his own cage. When Chelsea has to be separated, she gets sad. Anthea said that Hunter's relationship with Chelsea is helping him play and interact the same way that he would with another littermate. Sometimes the wild kitty likes to stalk Chelsea and race her in the grass. This relationship is so special, and it wouldn't have existed in the wild. Hunter is fortunate to have a playful companion. These guys are just adorable. We already melted when we saw them cuddling together, and when Anthea tells them it's time out, Chelsea keeps waiting for the fun to start again. Here's what she said. When I say okay, playtime's over, and I put Hunter away, she'll go stand there for at least 5 minutes wagging her tail, said Anthea. She then continues explaining that Chelsea's not done playing and waiting for Anthea's approval. It's almost like she's saying, "No, I'm not done playing. I have to wrangle her back to the house," said Anthea. Well, we now understand that Chelsea is quite a persuasive pup and knows how to handle a wild kitty. Chelsea's having the time of her life, and Hunter is more than happy to join in on the romp. However, their time as babies is going to end soon, and fun time will be over. Anthea explains, "If he does get Chelsea down, I do get a bit worried because he goes for the throat. But she never cries. She cries immediately when she's in discomfort and wiggles around," said Anthea. Nonetheless, the pair will be separated in 3 months. When both the kitty and the pup grow older and reach teenage years, they'll have to say goodbye. Both of them will play too aggressively, says Anthea. 6 months will be enough for them. That's when they start to play too hard. The last update was of the pair being separated, but Chelsea got another tiger friend, and she's like a mommy to him.